Hello valued viewers, I hope you're doing very well and welcome back to the Jagdgeschwader 9 campaign, episode 5, Bypass Punch It.
Hello, welcome back to the JG9 campaign, and this is the second mission in this current mini-campaign, the Bombs of the Damned, set during the final days of the Battle of Britain. Just a bit of background to start with. So by the start of 1941, it was clear to the German High Command that any invasion of the UK was impossible, and though attacks on industrial and civilian targets did negatively affect Britain's war effort, it would not be enough to change the course of the war or bring that country to negotiate. So time was effectively running out for the Battle of Britain, and steadily the Luftwaffe's heavy bombers, along with most of the major Kampfgruppen, were being moved east in preparation of a far bigger invasion plan later that year. There was still time, however, for a few last ambitious raids to take place, and this is where the journey for the unloved yet resourceful pilots of JT9 begins. So a brief recap of last week. It was a pleasant surprise to see that most of us survived the encounter with the RAF and the encounter with the field, and many actually made it to the secret location near Southampton. Most of our poor aircraft, however, did not survive the landing, so that will be interesting. In any case, now we find our unlovable rogues in a field in the middle of nowhere, considering their next move. So back to the narrative for today. So after a well-earned night's entertainment at the residence of our rich friend, at which we had arrived yesterday evening, you find yourself quite the worse for wear. It would seem like the ideal time to try and decode the transmission from dear Mr. Muller that has just been handed to you. It roughly read as follows. Well, well, you lot are more capable than I gave you credit for. Not much more, mind you, looking at the state of your aircraft. The small team of engineers we could organize are going to have to work miracles to return as many airframes as possible to airworthiness. Miracles is very likely what you are going to have to work yourselves. Let me explain. The man now housing you most generously, though this mansion is just one of many such properties owned on the mainland and the Channel Islands, is not very content with how things are progressing in this country. To be brief, he would rather see the current war cut short to avoid irreparable damage to his and our country's economies and way of life. He would hope that a compromise be reached. This aligns with our own thoughts, and so we are more than happy to see what we can do to assist, and we feel it is worth the lives of you volunteers. He, working alongside our own intelligence agents, has identified quite a few cabinet ministers and bureaucrats from the British military departments that stand in our way, shall we say, of a peaceful future between our nations. We have been watching them very closely and learned that a large number of them will be visiting very important R&D plants at Bermondsey and Stepney in East London today. And so we felt this is an opportunity too good to miss, damaging vital R&D efforts as well as taking out the human targets, thus killing two flies with one fly flap, as we say in Germany. Taking advantage of a pre-planned bombing raid on the London docks of a time and target of 10 o'clock, we are tasking you with flying to London and, amongst the confusion and chaos, deal with this politician-shaped obstacle to our peace plans. With all the other bombs falling in East London today, I'm sure a dozen or so more well-placed ones will not be noticed. So fly to the area or drop too soon, however, and the RAF will be on us like wolves onto sheep. So wait for a signal and follow instructions to the letter. Last night's landings, or more accurately your wanton destruction of government property, has complicated matters, to say the least, as we were counting on reusing them for this next phase. Improvisation is essential. Our host has agreed to provide us with jeeps from his own garage, and you're to drive them to the nearest airfield, which is Stony Cross. Over the years, he has built up a network of sympathizers and has been able to man the airfield with mostly friendly guards. The airbase is now currently used for storage, so please head there, borrow some of the aircraft, and fly those aircraft to London. You are then to return them intact to Stony Cross, hopefully without being hunted by most of England. Our friend has also kindly written out instructions for you, so you can find your way to the airfield. So please don't attract attention or make fools of yourselves, more than you have to anyway. So below the paragraph in the images you can see, you'll see our two targeted R&D plants today. Stepney on the north side of the Thames and Bermondsey south of the Thames. And at those sites you'll see our priority targets in the images. Those are the red brick buildings that we will need to hit, is where the R&D sites are. So to summarize the flight plan for today, you'll start in the middle of the field that we landed at last time. You'll need to jump into a tactical commander spot, get onto a jeep, the jeep that will match your flight. So for example, if I'm red flight, pilot from Staffel 1, then I should take the jeep marked 1/Schwarm Rot. If there are more drivers than jeeps for any particular flight, then please help out a buddy and drive a jeep for that flight. So there are 2 jeeps per flight that can unlock the flight. I'll explain. So drive to Stony Cross, following the directions that were given to you. Some advice here is that you absolutely must stay on the roads as instructed. Going cross country, trying to get find a shortcut will probably see you fall in a ditch or river, otherwise get stuck, and that would be it. That would be a waste of a jeep. The jeeps are quite resilient and tough and user friendly, though, so hopefully they also be GR proof. Now, once you make your way to the airfield, you'll need to open the hangars to access the airplanes. So I'm just simulating this in a game. The hangars are locked, and the passkey to your flight will be given to you only on arrival at Stony Cross. It's been left there by the guards. So to get the passkey, you'll need to approach the first hangar you see as you arrive. You'll get your password to open up your flight on the choose slot selection page. So once in your plane, which will be cold start up, warm up, do your checks and get ready at the runway. The loadouts have been loaded already. So Staffel 1 will take off first, followed by Staffel 2. So this is a bombing mission mainly, and so the Mosquitoes and then the Jugs will need to lead and be nurtured all the way to the target and back to Stony Cross. Spitfires and Mustangs will have some bombs, but they are to follow, stay in close formation. We don't want a situation where the fighters just beat off ahead, leaving the bombers exposed. So especially loaded with bombs, that'll be dangerous. So with the Mosquitoes and Jugs in the lead, you go around the airfield till everyone has joined up, and then fly 060 roughly to London. You're free to adjust the flight plan as you wish. Just remember that it's F10 map only. So use your compass and Dead Reckoning. You'll need to practice your close formation flying on the way there so that we pass unnoticed. Flying formation is necessary, as I mentioned. Suspicious flying patterns or messy formations will be investigated by nearby airplanes, and we may be found out. On approach to London, the squadron leader or the leaders of that Staffel, that group, will lead their squadron to an anchor point 10 miles north or south of the city for Staffel 1 or Staffel 2, and then you are to wait for the bombers to arrive and the signal to attack. So then you will fly low into the city and drop your bombs on the buildings. Now, with regards to enemies, if we follow the flight plan and we keep our noses clean, we should be safe from the RAF. And we should be in and out before we get tangled up in any mess. Spitfires and then Mustangs, after the Mustangs drop, are charged with making sure that the Jugs and Mozzies get out safely from London. Once outside London, I suggest reforming over Heathrow and then flying leisurely back to Stony Cross. Loadouts, as I mentioned, let me see. Oh yes, due to fuel considerations, the Spitfires have been given fuel tanks and will be close escort for today. P-51 have 2 bombs, P-47 have 3, Mozzies have 4 bombs, and these are all delayed fuse bombs of 10 seconds. These last 3 aircraft carry roughly 1,300 pounds of fuel, so 60% or so, which should be plenty to get back to Stony Cross. Heathrow is close to civilian traffic today, as is normal during a bombing raid, but it's the landing field for your Spitfires or any emergency planes. You can rearm, refuel, and repair. There are facilities for that at Heathrow. Staffel 1 will be led by Space Chef, Cover, Tanky, and Cap. Staffel 2 by Push, Bypass, and RT. Visibility is generally good overall. Sparse clouds at 9,000. Wind is light. The usual messages about engine and fuel management apply.
Staffel 1, red. Chef, High, Cap, Skill, Spitfire. Staffel 2, Spitfire, Simba, Ali, Push, red. Blue, Staffel 1, Cover, Signore, Grand Speed, Drop. Staffel 2, blue. Blight, Elo, Harath. They were P-51s, by the way. Green is Staffel 2, P-47, Bypass, Jigsaw, Milo, Bean. I think... No, we've got some Aussies down here. Yellow, Shuffle 2, Bendy, Tunky. So, who knows the way and who's leading? Because I don't know the way.
Yeah, I can have a look at the map. I can guide you to the field. So you'll have to drive north for a bit.
Roger, I'm the one turning north now, Chef.
Okay, road on your right, east.
Turning right.
Take that road left.
It's like playing Armour, this is.
Yes. But can you see your bearing? Because
Yep.
you're going on the rail tracks, I think, there.
Well, there's no other road, Chef.
Okay, so follow the rail tracks. Hold on, turn right, 45 degrees. We're gonna make that shorter.
Ah, shit. Bollocks. Okay, 045, let's punch it.
Can you see your bearing?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, so go 080.
Check.
Perfect.
Cap, I'm just going to spectate you, so don't crash into that tree.
So somewhere in front of you, you'll find a bridge. You should be able to cross.
I see the bridge.
Oh, actually, there's even a shorter path. Yep, bridge on the right. Go for that one.
Luckily, you guys bagged yourself an excellent driver.
I hope better than in Arma.
Shit. I'm alright. God damn it. This thing handles like a wet sponge.
Okay, before the forest, take left.
Roger.
So you're gonna continue bearing 115 approximately.
You look quite stern driving that.
I'm a stern man. Stern but fair.
Half right.
When you get out of the forest, take a left. There's an enemy checkpoint we need to get around. Take a right here. Or maybe it's just a dirt path. So proceed 075.
Yeah, on it.
Yep, that's good.
Just call me Colin McRae.
No, it goes in a lazy right-hand turn.
You see this skill? I've still got it.
Yeah, I'm just watching that very well.
Do you see how sometimes I flick the back end out?
E-junction cap.
Shit! Which way?
Left.
Oh. A thing may have happened. Help!
You have a boo-boo cap.
There must be a way out of this. Yeah! Super cap. Always the best cap. Chef, I've lost the junction.
Okay, bearing 070.
Right, is this the right way?
That's the right way. You're gonna rejoin MSR T junction, you'll take a right. Or maybe MSR is a big word.
No! I'm good! Guys, this thing is very top heavy. Oh, main road, look. Haven't spotted any Bosch, guys.
Just watch out about 0.5 nautical mile ahead. There might be some wires on the road at the next T-junction.
There's a roadblock.
Okay, get around it.
I used my initiative. Oh, do I go straight on?
Yes. Wow, looks like everyone is actually going through the enemy checkpoint that I got you to go around.
Haha, we're so cool.
We're gonna go a bit cross country on your right. So when you see an opening, start heading like 30 degrees right. and straight south. You should be able to go in between these trees. Continue roughly south and you'll get to the airfield in 0.5 miles.
Visual. I don't want to be that guy, boys. There appears to be a fence.
Oh, okay.
There's a gate ahead of you.
Yeah, continue along the fence. I think there's gonna be a gate ahead in a few hundred meters.
It is closed, but
Never stopped me before, boys.
if you go to the right of the sandbags, you might be able to come back to the left and squeeze past the truck.
I'll try ramming it first. Ramming it didn't work.
Okay, let me see if I can find an opening somewhere in that airfield.
Boys, I got an idea. Watch this. Yeah, I friggin' jumped it. I'm so cool. I'm too sexy for my Jeep.
Nice. I was about to tell you the airfield is closed everywhere, so you have to improvise.
J-turn finish. Alright, boys, let's get the freaking aeroplanes. Alright, here comes the rest of the scallywags. Can you get a message out to them that they can just ram through the gate? I mean, ram through the fence?
Yup.
Because they can't actually get through the gate, ironically. Oh, they figured it out on their own.
There's been a terrible crash.
It's been a crash skill.
One Jeep T-boned another Jeep and sent it rolling down the road, but it's back.
Alright, Jeep 2's here, it's upside down, but it's here. Jeep 3 is here. Jeep 4 is here. These guys are all over the freaking road. Oh, they're all around. Look at those knobheads, they're trying to get through the gate. Next pair are here. And the cap's going to try taxiing. Cap in position on runway.
Spaceship, I will go in front. So just hold the one you are.
Mustang's taking off.
Seeing.
I'll come and form up on your right cap.
Where the Mustang's going?
Just in front of you, Cap.
Alright, high's ready on the runway.
Alright, 4 ready. We're all ready, lead.
Off.
Cover, you're transmitting on the other radio.
Two airborne.
4 up.
Gonna do a left-hand turn for now. We're staying low, we have 51s ahead of us, above. Cover, special.
Go ahead.
You in a left-hand orbit over the airfield?
Hey, firm, let me know when you guys are formed up to cover us and I'll turn to target.
Yeah, I'm looking for you. Could you wiggle your wings a bit? Alright guys, I've got eyes on cover ahead on the airfield. We're now going south. Now we'll get set on his left. I'm reducing the power. High status.
Chef, are you with us?
I'm right behind you, joining formation on your left, Echelon.
Chef, we're just on the north side of the airport now, still left handle.
Cover space, we are rejoined with you, last one rejoining formation.
Roger. And Staffel 1, we're going to do one more orbit rollout heading 070 to target. Anchor point 10 miles southwest.
Information.
Roll out here for a sec.
And leveling up.
Lead, what RPM?
Up,
Heading left now, target 070.
RPM, standing.
$2,200 RPM?
FM?
Okay, T's and P's seem to be okay.
Looks like we're on heading now. Very nice formation.
Coming left a little bit.
Stop. We're adjusting slightly left.
Where's High?
On your left?
Off your left.
Oh, hello, High.
Hello!
How long have you been there?
All the time, baby.
Is that you, Cap, with a nice breeze through the cockpit?
All Staffel 1 element, lights on.
That's high.
It's High, actually. Crazy measure
We
cam.
can tell who's who when we get over there.
Yeah, I've got mine open as well. Hear the nice engine.
Someone's begging for attention over there on the right.
Yes, they really are, aren't they? T's and P's good.
Good. How much fuel do we have in the tank there, in the external?
Yeah, so you have a button on the central panel on the bottom right, next to your fuel gauge. You can press it, and when you see that it's going under, what is it, 37, 50, 37? When it's below 37, that means central tank is off. Oh no, actually, there's gonna be
but
something
how
else.
much fuel do we have
When
in
your
the external
engine
tank?
is stalling, then your fuel tank is off, and you need to switch.
How do we switch?
So to switch, you need to change next to your drop tank release. pull the handle, drop tank to on. Actually, that means you're getting back to internal, and then on the central panel, in the center, main tank off.
Right, well I can't find anyone of that. What about anyone else?
Just to the right of your compass in front of your stick is your main fuel cock. That should be set to off when you're using your external fuel tank. Your external fuel tank switch is down your right hand knee beside the big red handle. When your external tank's empty, switch the external tank to off, switch your main fuel tank on, and then pull the big red handle to drop your tank.
Oh no, you're right, I had it wrong. I need to switch all that.
Where's the big red handle?
Beside your right knee, just behind the external fuel cock.
Am I friggin' blind? Must be blind, I can't see the big red handle.
Okay, now I should be on my fuel tank.
You'll know when your external fuel tank's empty because your engine will start spluttering.
Yep.
Don't see the big red handle. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna crash if I keep doing this. Right. Let's just let God sort it out.
My engine just quit, so I'm gonna have to put it down somewhere here.
Hi.
Yeah, so if your engine quit, invert what you just did with your fuel tank selection.
No, I didn't mess even with that. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna put it down. Yeah, I'm down and alive. I just had to land on a road over here. Sorry, engine problem, bro.
Copy. Yeah, just try to switch to the fuel tank. So in the center, set it to off, and then on the bottom right, fuel tank, drop tank on. I'm sorry.
Are you on your external skill?
Yeah, Roger.
And when you start spluttering, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to switch my main tank on, switch the external tank off, and then dump it.
When are you doing that?
I'll let you know.
I wish I could find this friggin' red handle.
It doesn't hold very much fuel, so I'm not expecting it to last much longer, to be honest.
Yeah, unless you did just like I did, forgot to turn it off correctly, or rather mixed it up. So now I'm on the fuel tank and it's gonna take a moment.
Yeah, the fuel gauge, when you press the button, it'll only start showing you when you're using fuel from the top tank. So it's not your full fuel quantity, it's only when you're down your last 37 gallons that it'll start showing you it depleting.
Yeah, still if you get to the last tank, you don't have enough to RTD or to go to Heathrow. With just the internal, the last one, you can still cross the channel back.
Yeah, look.
Adding a bit of power, we're lagging behind. So we continue past these reservoirs, we're gonna reach London and we're gonna hold on the north side. Eyes on Heathrow on our left, 11 o'clock. So that's where we can get our refuel if needed. Hurry up. Yeah, we're gonna take a slight left turn. No, actually let's just follow them.
Staffel 1, Blau 1, left-hand orbit reservoirs.
To the left-hand orbit over the reservoir.
Are we landing here, Space?
Negative. I think he chose that as our holding point. Cover space.
Go.
I think we're supposed to hold further northeast, really on the north side of London.
thought we were holding south of Milk North.
No, our Staffel is holding on the north. Bear with me, I'm trying to convince cover to do something else.
I'm altering it, Chef. We'll hold over Heathrow and use that as our anchor point.
Well, looks like we carry on northeast now.
Roger, T's and P's all good. I've
Really
lost,
check 125.
Cap's lost all power.
Loud and clear. Yeah, time to switch the
Roger.
tank.
I'm on a jeep heading back home, boy. Sorry, had engine trouble. Good luck.
Well,
Copy,
this is fun.
yeah, I think maybe you can directly respawn.
Roger, I'll check it out. I didn't die, I ditched, so I'm good, I think.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't check what was the respawn conditions. Oh, good, Cap?
I'm about to crash land. My wet engine went about a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, so did you switch the main tank on the central panel?
As far as I'm aware. Oh.
Okay, and on the bottom right, drop tank off. Are we going in?
About 1 more minute. We're rolling out on heading of 090 and then filling in. We should meet the box there.
Copy.
FYI, Chef, you're on your own. We all went down.
Copy, scene.
Staffel 1, Blau flights, pressing to targets, 3 minutes. Fuck, what happened to Cap and everybody?
We were given fuel tanks and none of us know how to use them, so we all ran out of fuel.
But wasn't fuel.
I'm not sure what any of that was. It was all prop box. Okay. Chef, just so you know, my flight, we're taking 1 run on the target, and then egress 250 will rejoin as we get to the south.
Copy. Chef. I saw no effect on our main target.
God damn it. You sure? I see a whole bunch of smoke and fire on our target area.
I'm gonna check again, but I saw hits on the sides and long. I'm going back in to check. Cover, Station.
Yeah.
Confirm all the main buildings that we need to hit our skill stand.
Alright, well, that shit we can do about it.
You can rearm in Heathrow. I'm heading back west.
Told you we hit our target, Chef.
Good work, guys.
Well, that's good then. Oh, maybe we have a yellow who came in to finish the job. So, Cover, are you heading back to Stony Cross?
We're reforming at Heathrow and then we'll head back.
Copy, I'm on my way.
I just had something drop.
Space Chef in the dogfight. Nah, it's a German. I'll try to disengage him instead. Space Chef engine surging. I'm gonna have to ditch.
Okay, well, it looked like mission success initially, but it'd be nice to check with everybody, see how they got on.
Roger. First flight.
So we took off just after Schwarmblau. We rejoined them. We flew formation with them pretty much all the way, but on our way we lost some of our team members. One by one had engine issues, question marks. So I was the last one escorting Schwarmblau over the objective. They went in, they bombed their target, and I didn't see directly hits on target. So I went back to double check. I stayed there for like 1 more minute watching over what was going on. And then I got jumped by 3 Germans and got shot down. Not killed, but shot down.
Roger. Next flight, please.
Schwarmblau with the P-51s. We managed to steal the Jeeps, make it to the airfield despite Signore angering the British checkpoint.
That's going.
Managed to somehow find our way to the target. We improvised a little bit and decided to hold over Heathrow, since that was more recognizable. Went in, we actually got bombs on target and got credit for the kill, and then on the way out we got jumped by a ton of aircraft. Shot most of them down, but unfortunately, as the report will reflect, Drips unfortunately perished while fighting 5 enemy Spitfires. That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
That's not how I remember it, Cover.
Hey, do you want a medal or not?
He does not get the medal. Next, Doo-Doo.
Schwarmrot 2.
Ooh, that would be us.
Simba.
We took off, got in orbit with Artie, followed Artie in, had a nice conversation as to whether or not Artie was lost or not. Then we determined he was not lost. Put some bombs on target. Then engaged a couple of baddies in the air. We all periodically ran out of gas at different stages in the fight. And I will be watching the Marie St. Clair show all week at the London train station.
Roger. Next flight, please.
Blight and
Is this Stuffle 2 Blue?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Blight in the Mustang. Escorted Artie into the bomb runs and escorted him for 2 bomb runs, and then escorted Tanky back to Stony Cross. Not sure if he made it or not. Landed, rough landing, but I'm okay.
Next flight, please.
Okay, that'll be the jugs from Stuffle 2. We had lots of issues at the start, DCS issues, and then engine startup issues. We finally got airborne, tried to catch up with RT, but we ran out of time, so they went on ahead, bombed the target. We followed in behind, got bombs on the target as well. As we egressed, we got jumped by some fighters, we got some kills. Then we met up with most of the gang, and we all got back safely to Stony Cross, I think.
Well done, guys. Well
Yes.
done, guys. Yeah. Next flight.
Okay, Gelb. We got to the airfield okay, flew out, orbited for a while, and then headed off as per our pre-worked out flight plan. Bendy was navigating. All went as expected. Waited in the hold till we got the go message. Went off, got to our target, made 3 passes, and I believe we took out 2 of the priority targets. And we then exited and headed out over Heathrow and back towards Stony Cross when we got a message saying that Stony Cross was under attack. So we orbited for a while, didn't get any further status messages from Stony Cross, started to run low on fuel, so we returned to Heathrow and landed there. Tanky, I think, had a bit more excitement than us because we didn't see any bad guys, but Tanky did, I think.
I got hit by AAA over the priority target and then had to fly back using trim as I lost an aileron all the way back to Stony Cross. Clipped the fence just as I went over the threshold, and so the Mozzie went nose over tail.
Roger. These things happen, guys. That's my lot. Bypass.
Yeah, that's it. So mission success. Britain's war effort has been set back by months. I think we made some new enemies along the way. Another JG Group 56. But now the British forces have tracked us down to Stony Cross. So we'll have to break through and return back to France in the next mission.
Well done, boys. I'll see you a lot later.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.